for me, there's nothing better than driving with the top down on a great road, listening to a great song. The Mazda MX-5 is an iconic vehicle. We wanted a car that put a smile on your face when you drove it, but we also wanted an audio system that amplified that experience.
We want to have that sound of this big live room. So when you're listening to a band at a live concert, you're also in this room and all that sound is being reflected off all the walls and the ceilings. And that is the same sort of thing that we want from an audio system. But it's hard to create. It's an art and a science.
When you're building a home audio setup, you can place the speakers exactly where you want them. You can put your chair exactly in the middle between the speakers and get that ideal stereo listening experience. In a car, you don't have that luxury.
Especially with a convertible, that's a big challenge, is when you put the top down, the room you're in is now completely different. So how do you maintain this sense of envelopment in a car where it's not enclosed anymore?
Mazda engineers are very passionate. We're all about the challenger spirit. It's overcoming obstacles. And Bose engineers are the same way.
It speaks to the collaboration between Bose and Mazda that they said, okay, let's work together, let's figure out how we can do this. Another big challenge is packaging speakers. And in a two-seated convertible like the MX-5, there's not a lot of room behind you to put speakers. The solution we came up with is having what we call ultra near field speakers in the headrest.
In the seats of the MX-5, there are actually speakers right behind the listener's ears.
Ultra near field speakers in the headrest give us a unique packaging solution where we can create this sort of lifelike live room sound.
It isn't just enough to have great speakers. You actually have to rely on some software, some processing power.
TrueSpace technology is an algorithm that is delivering specific signals to each ear to make it sound like the sound is coming from a much wider space.
The amplifier is changing its acoustic profile based on that top-up or top-down listening experience. It's really about giving the driver that information and that experience that feels like they're at a live venue listening to their favorite song. I love it when a song that I've heard thousands of times, I listen to it in the car and I hear something I never noticed before.
The ultimate reward for crafting the system, designing the system, is that somebody gets in it and they appreciate the music.
You can't express how awesome it is, but when you get behind the wheel, you can. So in this collaboration between Mazda and Bose, it's all about that thrill. We want goosebumps.